Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we're going to do a showcase on this free-to-play Gotenks. So we're going to see how he's looking here with his EZA. I've got him on a fusion team, on a 180 team, so we're going to see how good this guy is. This is a guy that I want to be good, because like I think base form Gotenks doesn't have a lot of love in the game. There's the Int Dokkan Fest who's decent, right? But like this guy's just so unique, because he's like Wolfang Fist, has some cool animation. So here's hoping that he's good, but I'm not going to get my hopes too high. The free-to-plays lately haven't been the best, so we'll see. So he's a fusion 77% lead, not anything you're going to use outside of like an event where you're required to use free-to-play characters, right? His super attack effect raises attack and defense for 1 turn, does supreme damage, and lowers defense. Okay, so he lowers defense. And then his super attack, or his passive here, attack and defense plus 50, an additional attack and defense 50 for 5 turns from the start of turn. So after 5 turns, he's just going to lose that. An additional attack and defense 100 while performing a super. Launches an additional that has a medium chance of being a super when facing 1 enemy. So he's going to get a guaranteed additional with a chance to super, okay? And then an additional attack and defense 50% if attacking an enemy in defense down. So I think the idea with this guy is they want you to lower the defense with his own attack, get his built-in additional proc, and then he's going to get better stats. So I'm hoping we get that at least once in the video before the 5 turns goes up to see how he's doing. I had originally built mine back in the day with a lot of dodge, but I guess realistically now you'd want to put more additional on him, right, to try to double proc that attack. So that's something I might look at changing, but I don't know if this guy's going to be good enough that I'm going to worry about it. We'll see. Very lowly link leveled, right, so haven't done a ton here, but Gotenks doesn't have like a lot of crazy cards in the game right now. You know, the physical one is really fallen off. He's not that good anymore. The AGL Goten and Trunks is pretty good, but it's technically not Gotenks. It just has Gotenks in the animation. And then there's the Ink Gotenks. Like, he'll EZA someday and be good, but we actually really need like an LR Gotenks. Like, it's kind of crazy that we don't have an LR Gotenks yet, right? So, so here's my fusion team here. This is a 180 led team. So this is his best leader skill right now. Actually, now that I think about it, is this guy? I don't think this guy's considered Buu Saga, is he? Because although I was gonna say on the Vegeta team he would be 200, but yeah, he's not considered Buu Saga, and he's not Vegeta family. So yeah, he won't count on Vegeta's team. So yeah, I think this is the best spot for him. So it's kind of weird, but he actually links up really good with this like free-to-play Gogeta, who I've like never used. So we'll let him take a few shots here and see what he does. But turn 1. 83k defense. Now, 83k defense isn't that great. Well, it's actually like outright bad, right? Start of turn defense. He does get a defense raise there. And he's going to get another 100% defense while performing a super. And then he would get another 50% defense if he's attacking a defense down. Even with all of that, his defense is still like really bad. I don't know. Let's see what his attack stat looks like. He's got to be hitting pretty hard with that bad a defense, but I'm guessing not. Let's see what we got here. Hopefully we can get an additional. So 2.3 mil, okay. That's bad. Let's see, do we get the additional? We lowered defense. Okay, we got the additional, but not the super. Another one? Nope, okay. So what I can try to do is, because I know as I get deeper into this Legendary Goku event, wow, and 1 mil for this guy. Cool off, Gogeta. Whoa, chill. 1 mil. Yeah, not good. But I was going to say, as we get deeper into this Legendary Goku event, we're not going to be able to lower his defense, right? So, alright, so it's unfortunate, because now we're going to, like, we're in a position where we have to finish him off here. Because I was going to say, this Pandel, she can also lower defense, right? We'll just have to hope on the next turn that Gotenks can get a double super. The other thing is we didn't have support on that turn, and with his 100% attack and defense on super, that's amplified heavily by support. So if we actually get him properly supported, I mean, he could be shooting up over 3 mil. I mean, especially if there's a defense down, right? But like, that's such a niche thing, right? Like, okay, I'm going to run my fusion team and hope I get defense down on these enemies. And there's a lot of enemies in the game that you can't defense down anyway. So I've never been a fan of units that rely on defense down. All right, so we can get all 7 links here, because he links up decent with this time limit support Gotenks. So this will be a supported turn. Gogeta definitely does not lower. Can this guy's defense be lowered? It can. So we're just going to have to hope for the double. Unless, hold on, let me just double check. Can you lower defense? You raise defense. Okay. So, yeah, let's just hope we get the double super here. And that we can see. I want to see, because this would be a really good turn. I mean, this potentially could be the best turn we see here. So, yeah, 1.2. Now we got support. Gogeta's popping off, boys. Gogeta's popping off. Yeah, crazy. Okay. So, yeah, 3 mil we got to there. Now, let's lower defense and get an additional super, please. Okay. Ah, give me another one from him. Potential, maybe? No, we didn't. Okay. And then I think the 5 turns is already running out, so you have another 50% on that. And the rotations just turned out unfortunate, because all I have to do is if I can just get Pandel in front of him, that'll work too. So if I get to the point where Goku's like resisting defense down, then what I'll do is I will just maybe hop in again quick, because I do want to see what that turn looks like. Here, because of Weirus, like, we're just too powerful here, so, like, yeah, sure, let's just finish this phase off. That's the other bad part, too, is the Gokus right here are so weak that I can't, like, defense down with Gotenks and wait for him to come up again. There's just not enough time, right? But if I get the Pandel turn, which I think will be next turn, I can just put Pandel in front of him, and as long as his defense can still be lowered, then we can just see it for sure, right? So hopefully we can defense down this Goku here. Which I think, yep, I think we can do that. So yeah, we'll just leave Pandel in slot 1. We'll see Gotenks with 6 links. This is probably going to be his best turn. Yeah, and we're on turn 5, so he should still have his full passive, so that's good. So let's go ahead and let Pandel do defense down. Gotenks will do this. And what's our defense, by the way? How crazy is our defense? So, like, about 100k, right? And he's going to get 100% on super. So he's like, after super 200k, but then he has that other super attack buff, and so he's maybe like 225, 250, something like that. That's really, really bad. Like, you're going to take this guy in the red zone? No. Not that every unit has to be red zone viable, but like, this is like almost nothing viable. Like, it's Dokkan event viable is what it is. I don't know where I'm going to use this Gotenks ever. All right, so this should defense down here. Yep. Okay, and then 3.4. So like this guy should be doing 3.5 mil, like, at his floor, like, easily. Then if you get the crazy defense down setup, he should be hitting like 5 mil or something. Like, we have free-to-play units that can hit that hard, right? So, like, that's the problem with some of these free-to-play units, and I know Truth talks about it all the time, but it's like you can't just do these free-to-play, like, generic attack and defense units. They just don't work. Like, their stats are never good enough to be an on-rotation attack and defense unit. So, like, for this Gotenks to be worth running, you know, with the low amount of defense he has, and his attack isn't good, like, he needs to be a support unit, or he needs to be an orb changer, or he has to have, like, severe damage reduction. Like, let him hit 1 mil attack stats, but then be, like, a defensive ace. Like, that's fine. Like, there's use in that, right? But this guy, like, he literally does nothing well. He doesn't attack well. He doesn't defend well. I mean, his only, like, special thing, really, is that he, has that guaranteed additional with the chance of being a super, but whoop-de-doo. Alright, I just got this 2 mil attack stat twice. Still, like, way weaker than what other free-to-play units can do in one. So, anyways, guys, kind of disappointing. Not very impressed with this guy at all. Let's take a look at him after the... So now his 50% has fallen off. He does not have defense down. I could try to defense down with Pandel, but she might kill him, actually. So, we'll just do this. Let's see how much we've fallen off here. This is going to be bad. He is double supported, but he's getting less links, and he's lost 50% of his passive. Yeah, 2.3 mil. I mean, just not good. I don't know what they're thinking with this guy. They could have done so much better with him. Well, guys, there you go. There's a very bad Gotenks card. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to go ahead and record the Tarble showcase next. So anyways, thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.